Hello everybody, welcome! My name is Ryan, and you'll know by now that I've played a lot of Civilization 6. Quite a lot. In fact, so much that I have got to know quite a few of the major Civ 6 modders. Now recently, I've been speaking to them, and I've said, hey, if you had a mod that you've redone or is new and you want me to try it out, what would you pick? What's your one choice for me to play on the channel? And well, today, it's the turn of the wonderful Strudeler, somebody that we've played mods from before, the wonderful author of the Tart Society. Now the mod that has been picked for me today is Hannibal Barca of the Punic-Iberia. I'll be honest with you, this will stretch my historical knowledge a little bit, but luckily I think I watched an oversimplified episode a little while ago on this very era. I believe he was the hero / leader of Carthage, but he went over to Iberia for a while, and this was the Second Punic War, and he also led some elephants over the Alps. So there we go. There's even less information that you'd need to know. The main thing you need to know is that I've played a lot of Strudeler's mods before, and they typically are wonderful to play. So I'm looking forward to this one. Before we get into the details of it, remember you can come to Discord where all of the mods that I use are listed, as well as all the save files. You can literally copy and paste them onto your computer and play. That's right, play the exact game I'm playing on this channel. You know you want to. In order to make sure we really benefit and understand the leader and the Civ, we're playing on deity difficulty, standard speed, no game modes, and we've got a delicious small continents map with these details. It's wonderful. So get ready to ignore Tony Hadley because it's not gold you're after. It's in fact silver, hordes of silver. Make sure you're comfortable and forget all about the Kothon. Where we're going today, we don't need one of those. Let's get going. Turn 1, and if we are going to work out where we're going to settle on this lovely river, plains, jungly start on the coast, we're going to need to look a little bit into the Punic-Iberian ability, because this will influence where we want to settle. We unlock a Shofet every time the game enters a new era. Now, from what I can tell, these effectively work a little bit like Gran Colombia and the Commandant General. These things give +4 combat strength to adjacent units, doubled if the unit is levied from a city-state. So city-states are going to be important in this game. They also give +2 movement when embarked, and there is no cost to embark or disembark. They also can retire, so very much like Gran Colombia. We have a forest elephant that can become stealthed in woods and replaces the heavy chariot. That's quite fun. They can also build Hannibal's crossing over mountains, yes, like the Alps. And we get hordes of silver, mines over bonus, luxury and strategic resources, gain +1 production and gold, and we start with 2 silver resources right off the bat. A little bit of Nubia, a little bit of Mali, a lot of silver. But all that is kind of made obsolete by the unique district, and it's really interesting. It replaces the neighbourhood that can only be built on the coast or a lake. 1 per city. It always costs 75 production, which will get very cheap towards the end of the game. It always grants 3 housing, and it gives industrial zones, commercial hubs, and harbours major adjacency. A little bit of gold to the city if people trade with me, but +1 trade route capacity if the city has both a market and a lighthouse. So, I know, this is where it gets a little bit exciting, because we have previously spoken about my opinion that if you're not using secret societies and if you're not playing the Owls of Minerva, it never makes sense to build what they call the commercial triangle. Say for instance I was to put my city centre on this hill, the harbour would gain nice adjacency from being next to the city centre, but then in theory you could put a commercial hub on the river to also gain adjacency with this harbour. Now if you're not getting 2 trade routes, I have often argued that the gold you get from doing this is not worth the extra district and production that you need to make it work. However, we now have a unique coastal district that gives major adjacency to both. So for instance, I could pop it down there, and suddenly we're dealing with +5 and +7. So we are now going to play a game where not only can we get 2 trade routes, because this gives an extra trade route capacity if the city has both a market and a lighthouse, we're going to want to form commercial diamonds. I can't wait to see how this goes. This could be absolutely messy. I need to make sure that as many coastal cities as I can get need to be on a river, but also 2 tiles across the river both need to be adjacent to the same coastal tile, so you need to kind of keep an eye on that. Just go and move this warrior over to see what's over there. Pantanel! This is the 2nd game in a row that I have a Wonder Star. I love that. Pantanel isn't going to help me a huge amount, to be absolutely honest with you. Yeah, it means that we can put down a pretty decent preserve if we wanted some food and culture and faith. I'm not sure that's going to be entirely needed for us. It will, however, give us some wonderful era score from settling next to it. So yes, I will go over there, because don't forget, if we go for a golden age into the classical era, we could go for pen, brush, and voice. No, not that one. The one that gives science on harbors and commercial hubs, whichever one it is. Let's just settle in, and bam, look at that, all of the era score, and that is a mouthful to say. Kat hadast. That's clearly how you say that. We have this 2-1 tile to work. There are some culture tiles to the north. This 2-2 tile is probably something I would like to work as soon as possible. I think working the food is going to be quite a decent move for me, unless I do want to preserve on this tile. There's a volcano in the way there, and the city centre is not going to be in... There's a lot of tricky things. I'm not going to go for a religion today. That I'm certain about. I'm going to jump straight into sailing in order to get galleys and explore the coast. Go for another warrior. I think scouts are good, but on small continents maps, you're unlikely to find a huge amount. The landmass could be entirely small, so we want to just check that one. Geneva gives us science, though. That's quite handy. Just took 4 turns off my sailing. Lovely stuff. A barb? Yes, barbs and some good rainforest tiles with some coffee below me. This is where having a second warrior actually is pretty handy. Oh, city-state. That was Yerevan. Just go meet them quickly. Is that going to give me +1 faith? No, somebody is to my south. Problem. Pump a settler out as quickly as possible, and as you can see, we're now working Pantheon out. There's no production there, but we do effectively have a 3 monument that will help to just grow and claim other tiles around me. That's not too bad an idea, you know. Next up, animal husbandry. Source of horse? Question mark? No, that's not what I meant. Don't give me source of horse in the form of barbarians. Dear oh dear, that's not what I meant at all. Discipline, God King, lovely. Let's unlock trade routes as soon as we can as well. Being filthy rich, I feel, is going to be the most important thing that I can do this game. Are you going to leave that open, are you? All right, thank you very much. 3 era score for me. Delightful. And I get a second barb kill. Look at that. Bronze working is almost boosted already. In fact, there is the boost. Bronze working. Lovely stuff. Lincoln. Okay. I don't know where you've come from, but you're scuttling on the coast. I don't like that. Always be wary of a scuttling Lincoln. That's what they say. Did I get a source of horse? There is source of horse. I think the best thing I can do is unlock the commercial hub and harbor as soon as I can. Improving 2 sea resources is likely to be an easy enough boost, although making a trade route is something I'm going to do quicker. Let's go pottery into writing. Lincoln denounces me already. Okay. Don't ask, just accept. 3rd population. I will treat myself quickly to this tile for a little bit more production. Don't want to be working just Pantheon, although it is quite handy at gaining extra tiles for me. Finish this settler, and then we will go for maritime industries, and we'll start pumping some boats out. I want to go and explore. I want to make sure my city is nice and strong. I realize, start the game with 2 silver resources. Did I even start with 2 silver? Maybe I need mining to have the 2 silver? I'm not sure about that, you know. I can't trade them with anybody. Counts as having them in the top, though, so I am a little happier because of the silver. I just can't trade. Very weird. Who knows? Don't complain. It's just a thing. So as I explore around the map, I need to stay near bodies of water, because if I can't get a harbor in a city, then my main ability doesn't apply as much as it should. There is a settler. +1 envoy. Amazing. Just going to pop it into Yerevan quickly. I know it's not doubled, but what it does do is very quickly give me a Pantheon, which is really good. I think I will settle on this tiny peninsula. Yeah, it's not ideal because the commercial hub doesn't get a full bonus, but I can make my bonuses like that. As long as I can settle in little triangles, we'll be all right. And there's a couple of 2-2 tiles that I can work in that area. So yeah, let's send the settler up that way. Means I won't be preserving Pantheon, but I don't think there's any way I could unless I settled all the way over here, and that would take ages to do that. So we're not going to bother. Let's get that galley. And there's some pearls here. That's good. Lincoln is bringing slingers to my city. I did expect that, to be honest with you. That's why having a galley around is going to make this city much tougher. And we do have 2 warriors, so I have a little bit more defense than maybe they are expecting. We're not going to be able to just run through me here. Good old Lincoln. Fighting for peace at all times. Peace of my empire, more like. Yep, they're just going to line up on me here. And there's the galley. So my city has 33 strength, still 23 if I take it out. So we actually do want to leave the galley here. If I leave it there, I don't think America can touch me. Mastina, 2nd city. Let's immediately get that builder done because we can get the pearls, we can get the fish, can work these very quickly. My unique district, by the way, is unlocked at Celestial Navigation, so it's way earlier than a regular neighborhood, and it's always 75. To put that in context, a campus at the moment is 78, so it's going to be cheap. It's going to be very cheap to build at all times. They're lining up. Do I strike first? It is tempting, but I have a Pantheon for now. 3 builder here would be quite good. I could start improving some of the tiles behind my front lines. A couple of plantations, a couple of pastures, some fishing boats, although to be honest with you, the fishing boats I may end up getting rid of a couple because it's more important that we get the district adjacency than anything anything like that. Divine Spark doesn't work on any of the districts that I would be looking for. My usual get out of jail free card, Reeds and Marshes, doesn't really apply here. Breathtaking Appeal, I don't think I've got a lot of... I do have a lot of that. Oh, it is breathtaking. Of course, because of Panther now, which means I would get a lot of faith per turn. Would that actually be useful for me? I guess it is, in the sense that I could pick up some admirals quicker and some merchants and spend on stuff like that. Maybe go Grandmaster's Chapel later into the game. Let's go I'm already working a bunch of these tiles. Let's go Earth Goddess. Bam. And then I can come off God King as soon as I can. That works really well. A surprise war. Would you believe it? Never did I think I would see the day that a surprise war like this would hit me. What a surprise. My goodness. It's not a surprise really, is it, when you think about it? Oh well, if you're going to let me make the first move, that is absolutely fine with me. As long as I've got the galley in the city remains pretty strong. Now Lincoln does get more powerful later into the game when he starts building industrial zones, but right now I don't think we've got to worry about that. Warrior is just tanking a few hits, 16 damage, but I heal 15, so that's fine. And there's my second galley. Right, I can go and explore whilst leaving one galley behind now. Let's just switch over to a slinger in this city. Oh, okay, that took a bit of damage there. We'll pull you back. Scout might kill you, but hey, it's fine. Oh, the Americans have brought their own galley. Fine, I'll just block my bay. They just really want to sit on this game, don't they? They're like, no, Ursa doesn't get any fun. I respect that. It's exactly what I would do in their situation. Yeah, they're just trying to attack my galley repeatedly here, but I'm healing. I am healing. I can now switch my galleys around and counterattack like that, which has lowered my city defenses a touch. Don't worry, the slinger is about to sit here. They're just going to lower their defenses on me a little bit. Fine. Attack, slinger kill, bam, archery boost. Oh yeah, siege is over as well. You can attack me all you like. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The only thing this is going to do, which is kind of the annoying thing, is it's going to stop me going for a golden age because I'm busy defending. Never mind, we'll be fine. Oh, come on. Barbs are literally there as I get my builder done. Time to switch things up a little bit. God King, not so important anymore. Let's go urban planning. Maritime Industries is still producing me a big plump navy. Governor-wise, I'm not likely to go for a golden age, but I do want to start the Armani tour. I must want to save this. Go for something a little bit different today. Let's go for Rainer, double adjacency on commercial hubs and harbors. This is just a really random choice, but seeing as we're kind of going this way, that's what I'm going to do. A little bit different today. Currency is ready to boost. We rush my horse elephant just because I can. My horse elephant? My forest elephant. It's a horse and it's an elephant at the same time. Look, you know what it is. We'll all figure it out together. Now, I think I'm okay for now. I think America is going to be my Rome this game. I'm going to find myself fighting them the entire time. I can just tell already. We've fought off their initial attack, though. They've backed off. They're going to ruin my lovely pearl supplies. I'm tempted to give this up as a peace deal. No, doesn't work. It would have been quite funny if we pulled that off. All right, get out of here, Bobs. I'm sick of you. I'd love to get a trade route out to Geneva, but that will be killed immediately. So instead, we'll get a little bit of food and production to my own city. Currency isn't boosted. Come on, finish that off. Thank you. Currency. Let's now get mining. Land over to my left. What I'm really hoping is that America is on the coast and I could easily go and flatten them. That would be quite fun. The city receives 2 gold from each unimproved feature. Don't forget, this is +1 appeal as well to all tiles, but that's Pantanal. Oh yeah. Lots of extra gold in this city because I haven't got any tiles improved yet. In fact, we've now gone from 2 gold per turn to 10. It's weirdly useful in this game. Not normally that useful. Fine. Another boat. Move back here. Which one are you going to attack? Both of them? I think not. Oh no, they are going to attack both of them. They've got 2 boats. Never mind. Here is my unique unit. It gives +4 combat strength. All adjacent units. Now, I don't know if that includes boats. I assume it does, but I'm not sure. We mustn't assume. What's the promotion? +3 combat strength. The carrier class units. Okay, I feel like that's a promotion that's been randomly generated and is not very useful until much later in the game. I love that. Free inquiry. Did I just see that right? America's in a dark age. America, I feel like you did this to yourself by attacking me like crazy. If you hadn't have gone so hard in on me, you wouldn't be in a dark age. I'm just saying. Okay, my defenses are now pretty powerful. Now I've got that unique unit. Astrology means that we're now onto celestial navigation. Let's get the second fishing boat. That's now boosted. We've got some era score from that. Come on. We need an economy. In this economy, I know. Aha. The barb has been found. You need to die. Yes. Just making sure that I have the biggest navy in this little area. It keeps me much safer. Another city-state. Woolen this time. Lincoln has the first meat on them, but no matter. More people to levy, and we like levying people on this. Well, this war just rages on and on and on and on. doing? I'm in an incredibly defensive position. I just can't push out from it at the moment, which is a bit annoying. There's a barb camp cleared. Keep exploring the world. See what we can find. Egypt. Hello, Egypt. Honored to meet you. Do you know about America? No, you don't. Let me tell you. They're the worst. You wouldn't like them. I really can't trade my silver. Weird. It counts as my silver, but nobody else's. Maybe if I improve another source of silver, that's when it would hit me. Who knows, really? Give them a delegation. Trade open borders. I don't really want to give that much gold, I'll be honest with you, but fine. We'll keep on good terms as best as we can. Or you're going to flank me from the other direction. Unfortunately, America, it's not going to work because I'm going to move my other boat out and attack like this. Oh, in fact, I actually should have brought my Magon round. Oh, sorry, it's called Magon, but he's a Shofet. He's one of the leaders. Yeah, but it does. It works on boats. I don't think I made that abundantly clear, but we figured out that it works on boats. The classical era begins. I could go for oligarchy. Now, I have a lot of galleys, a lot of warriors and other melee troops. I also don't have any districts, so I think it actually might be the best option for me at the moment. Let's go oligarchy. Conscription takes the cost of my galleys away a bit. Diplomatic League, urban planning, maritime industries. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. There are no really easy places for me to settle, by the way. I think what I'm going to probably try and do is put a city center down there, but again, this is the issue. We can't get a nice diamond if I do that. It's a big mystery. Don't know what we're going to do. Just waiting for the harbors. Once we get some harbors in, I'll be able to actually get some infrastructure, hopefully. Granada. More military city-states. We want to be as city-state friendly this game as possible, I think. This scout has made its way through my back line, which is really annoying. It's probably going to go and pillage my trader, which is very nice. I mean, I guess I can reset it. Make sure we can get a good gold route to Egypt. So I'm amazed we can't send a route around there. Well, no, I can't yet because we haven't got celestial navigation, but that will hit soon. Okay, the Magon is giving me huge bonuses. Excellent. My navy is having a lot of success. That is the one thing that we are having right now. Military tradition will help us on that. Somebody's already got +6 points on generals. Wow, pretty crazy. More galleys. Yay. America, please do continue sending them one after another at me. I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Ice cap to the north in both directions, by the way. Can't get through. We are very much blocked in this little area of the map. The scout didn't kill my trader. Oh, thank goodness. And celestial navigation is finished, which means I can now put my harbor down. Let's start cementing these down. Thank you. So that's commercial harbors unlocked. That's harbors unlocked. Now let's go bronze working to be able to chop some rainforest. More navy. What a surprise. America has more navy. Why don't you go away? Diplomatic League. I think Woolen will be really good because then we'll start getting admiral points. We'll get 2 envoys there. What was their quest? Drama and poetry. That is a wonder, right? Oh, that's unlikely. Egypt, how do you feel about joining in on this war? No? You wimp. You absolute wimp. America is still locked into this war like 40 turns later and will not make peace. There's an archer. Okay, America is now bringing archers. They've upgraded. I wish I was getting points for every boat I sank. Alas, not right now. But soon. Soon I will be. Huge desert over in this direction. I'm waiting for this warrior to move. I want to put a city there for a triangle. More warriors, more archers, more galleys. Fine. Retreat. We'll take a more defensive line. I have so many galleys. I'm not going to lose this war. I just can't force the peace. You just declared war on me? Geneva. That's not very peaceful. Right, we're going to go and settle on this desert tile. Reason for that is this has a +4 harbor with a commercial hub. Gives me a lot of era score if I build this all up. Pretty happy with that. Could declare war on Egypt here and try and steal a city from them. It's tempting. They've got no defenses in here. These chariot archers are a pain. They're not going to do a huge amount of damage against galleys, but they would do some damage. If I attacked Swened at the same time, oh, I'm going to move my army around a little bit here. Maybe there's an opportunity. Bronze working. Any iron? Oh, yes, under my capital. And there. Okay, I actually have some iron per turn. I should point out that I gain 5 combat strength against barbarians, city-states, and 3 units. I also get extra health when pillaging. Then I have my elephant. So I do have some really fun options available to me. Just about trying to find a way to use them all. Bronze working means I can finally chop this rainforest down and get my harbor going. Actually, I'm going to go for shipbuilding and try and unlock the quadrireme as soon as I can. Just massively 100% focus on going for naval supremacy. This is going to be the problem as well. Egypt have just increased the strength of their cities. All right, galley rush wasn't going to work really, was it? But it's worth thinking about. No, their capital's not on the coast as well. That's kind of what I was hoping might be the case. I get so much combat strength against city-state units. Don't even bother Geneva. I'm going to just sink you. Vietnam, another person. Have you met America? Would you like to stop Lincoln's rampage of death? Nope, you haven't met America. America. Why does nobody want to join in on this very unfair war? Why does Lincoln still not want peace? Mysteries. Mysteries of the Great Void. Let's remove the crabs. No need for crabs where we're going. Woolen. City-state, and I have the Sahara? Bahara? I don't know what I was going to say there. Cahokia has been found. Oh, this is really good for me. Trade city-states are going to be very important for my gold income. This is definitely going to be one of those civs where the later into the game I wait, the more powerful they get. As I get more and more of these unique Shofets. 5 great general points. Yes. All of the great generals are gone though. Every single one of those 8 great. I mean, that's mad. How has that happened? Saving up my gold. Let's immediately buy in a lighthouse. How much is a trader? 220 gold. We can wait on that. Instead, let's go for the +5 commercial hub. No. Go for my unique district first. Definitely is using the Cothon animation, but we don't mind that. Then we'll go for the commercial hub there. Let's see how good a trade route we can get. There's a 6 gold route now. 12 gold routes though to Granada to Woolen. I like 12 gold routes. That almost doubles my gold per turn. Levanta. More city-states. More fun. Dust storms. Actually making some of this desert pretty good. And there's a trade route to Granada. Yeah. I think gold is definitely going to be our big way out of this. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just pulling the archer in here. I want him to get closer and closer to me in the hope they give their position away and I can kill them, because these archers are being a real pain. Here is Persia. Hello. Honored to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. Going to be friends with everyone apart from America. Still someone else to meet. Someone that America has met. I don't even know where America is. To my south somewhere. Oh, lots of yields in the area again. Here we go. The archer has left itself exposed in more ways than one. Switch my galleys round. 1 attack and then 2. There you go. Get the kill. Oh, you're too predictable. Another galley killed. And that's an archer killed as well. Come on, America. Give up. It's almost turn 100. You need to give up. Shipbuilding. Now we can get our settlers over the seas, which means some of these islands, which are much better settling places than anything I've got, are 100% now in range of being ours. This is good. This is really good. Yeah, I'm absolutely moving my galleys down here now. We're going to find these American cities. Where are all of these armed units coming from? Can I flatten them? The answer is normally yes. Yes, they can be flattened. It's just how hard you want to work to flatten them. It's my unique district, and I gained 4 era score. Amazing. Now we're going to get this beautiful commercial hub finished and this beautiful harbor finished, all in the time to hopefully guarantee that we get a golden age. I can't see this going wrong for me, although I'm sure time will tell. Where are you, America? Where are you? I don't know where our units are coming from. This is very confusing. America only has 1 city with 8 population. What are you doing, America? What's going on? I don't think anyone actually knows. America's just doing its own thing and it's deeply confusing. I think it's going to be on the coast because America keeps bringing galleys around. It's going to be something on the coast. Okay, the -20s are appearing around here. It's got to be in this area. If America gets knocked out of the game in this particular galley rush, I'm just saying they definitely deserve it. Like, I feel I've given them every opportunity to pull out of this war and he's just like, nah, you know what? I just like Eternal War. Eternal War is my favorite thing. And it's like, please no. Can we do anything else other than Eternal War? Veterancy. I don't know if veterancy is going to give production towards my unique district. I feel like it should. We'll work that out in a bit. Cahokia, gold. Let's now pop in veterancy. We've got maritime industries. We've got conscription. Good combination of things for now. Another military city-state. A CAD this time. Game really wants me to go down the military path. Having to be very disciplined here. Like, no, don't make me do it. 10 turns to classical era. I should get the golden age. I'm pretty confident that I will. Oh, borders. Borders. I see borders. Oh, no. No, quadrireme. I moved all my boats away. I was trying to keep a couple of boats back just in case barbs appeared, but they've appeared and I don't know what to do. Fine, we'll pull some stuff back. It's all good. Don't think the barb can go into the ocean tile, so the traders should be fine for now. But we'll see. 3 era score and an admiral with a naval melee unit, which is very useful because I can use that to get myself a caravel once we unlock it. Washington. Hello there, Washington. How you doing? I'm going to attack you now and I'm going to force a peace deal. Let's start by pillaging this beautiful harbor. Oh, look, your city's weaker now. What a shame. That's Bermuda. I see Bermuda Triangle, and there's a peace deal. Yes, you see, now I've rocked up on your shores. It's not so fun, is it? How about, though, we just ignore your pleas? You're busy building Atamananki, so I can just attack your city all I want. That's how it works. Bit of culture, bit of production to trade route to Egypt. It's a 65 gold per turn. That's pretty good. Bermuda. I think we should hopefully find some land that can work this. I'd love that if that was true. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Keep on finishing Atamananki as as well. Do I want to wait on the commercial hub? No. No, I don't. I want that finished ASAP, please. We're almost at elephants as well. You can offer me everything you want. Anything under the sun. Oh, somebody else finished building it. That's a shame. Not for me. Not for me. It's actually going to be quite tricky to get Washington. Don't quite have the strength here, but I am pulling my unique unit down in the hope that we can get him in, add some more strength to the galleys. So campus, apologies, commercial hub is now at +7, which means if I get a market in this city, yep, there's the extra trader from my unique district. Oh, that's amazing. 2 turns until the end of the classical era. I can't get through this way. It's annoying. I have to go all the way around, which I think I can do. Yeah, it just takes ages. Time for Armani. I need you to go to Yerevan, please, because I think I need this army to help me take Washington. I'm not letting this go. This war is entirely personal. No, you can give me all the gold you want. You declared war on me and refused peace. Now I'm doing the same, you know? Washington, by the way, is healing 20 health every turn, but I'm doing more than 20 health. So we are whittling it away slowly. Oh, this mountain range is totally impenetrable. If only there was something I could do about this mountain range in order to try and attack Washington from its weak northern flank. Oh, who knows? We're just gonna have to be guessing this entire game, aren't we? Managed to make a friend out of Vietnam. We'll work on... Do we want to work on Egypt? Egypt is probably quite an easy conquer for us. It's so close. A couple of forest elephants and a navy. We should be able to take that. Golden Age. What's America in? Normal age this time. But here's 3 inquiry. I'm currently on 10 science per turn. It's turn 102. This has been such a slow start, but look, 32 science per turn. Now we're going to start to see the benefit of going for so many harbors and commercial hubs. We're almost up to 100 gold per turn as well. Hanno the First, the Great. +3 combat strength for recon units. I think I'm going to keep you around for a bit. World Congress. Oh, I thought melee units were going to get more strength there. That would have been helpful. Nope. Instead, let's go for admirals. And we will say that we really like pearls. Mine are on fire at the moment. No diamonds. Double profit points. Interesting. How many religions are still going? 2 religions are still going. We could go for profits if we wanted to. I like that as an idea. It's pretty random. Washington now has a swordsman in it. That's so annoying. I can't take that. That's too strong. Even with reinforcements. All right, fine. I'll take everything, including all your luxuries. Thank you very much. And I'll demand open borders. If you attack me again, there will be double trouble. Probably. Can't guarantee what that sort of trouble would be, but it will be trouble. Coupe was the last person. Honored to meet you. You're all the way over here. So Coupe's got 5 cities. Persia's on 6. Vietnam's on 4. Egypt's on 4. America's on 2. So our 3 cities isn't too far behind, but we do need to get our move on. Vilnius. Almost circumnavigated the globe now. It's unlikely we'll do it first with Coupe on the map, but you never know. What religion is being spread to me here? Choral music. I would prefer to have Feed the World, but seeing as I don't have one, I can't really complain, can I? Oh, America is starting to settle all over the bottom of this continent now, but there's enough space. The map seems to be pretty big, to be honest with you. I'm not too worried about all this. Now, I've had both a brilliant and a terrifyingly bad idea. Check out this island down here, right? This is contested territory because there's loyalty pressure from Egypt and there's loyalty pressure from me, but what I've said before about separated islands being their own wonderful thing. Normally, cities have to be 4 tiles away from each other. That is not the case if you have total separation between landmasses. That, according to the pins, cannot work, but it does work. Now, why am I getting excited about that? Well, check out that as a little arrangement. Oh yeah, that's messy, but there is so much gold available here. However, look at what's going on here. I can see Egypt is now preparing to cross this little waterway, so I'm going to start moving my navy in. There's an opportunity here for potentially a surprise war to seize the settler and seize the island. America also has a settler coming up in this direction as well, but I have Yerevan. Yerevan at the moment is about 400, probably about 500 gold if it upgrades all of these warriors to swordsmen. I might be able to levy and steal that settler in about 8 turns. Oh, Lincoln, I've got my eye on you. I'm also going to kind of suspiciously keep a couple of galleys in this area as well, just in case. I realize this settler is moving in totally the opposite direction to what is useful as well. This was a total waste of time, but I'm moving them back in this direction. This is my sphere of influence, the bay of my capital. This is where I want to be. Let's watch what Egypt does. Yes, they're already going into the sea. It's not good. I think we might have actually missed this by like 1 turn. Can I come through your borders? Yep, thank you. This is definitely not for any negative reason. He might embark, or disembark, I should say, next turn, which I mean, there's nothing I can do in that situation. He's just going to settle that island, but means that maybe I would want to start raising some stuff into the floor. I also need to think about getting stuff like my frigates. In order to get frigates, we need to go construction into NITA. There's a lot of boosts available for me here right now. Start getting some of these boosts. Like there is watermill. That's a double boost because my capital's so wheaty. It's a wheaty problem, but a good wheaty problem, you know? And now I can actually cut out that masonry and put down a commercial hub. Go and fix these pearls. Lovely. Yeah, straight onto the island. How annoying. I realized that a turn too late, I think. There's nothing I can do now that it's on the land. Maybe what we can hope for here is some AI indecisiveness. They might go back into the sea. I don't know. Probably not. But one can hope. One can hope. Don't do it. Don't do it. They did it. They did it. All right. This city is no longer valid as long as Rakadet survives, which maybe I just look to delete it as quick as possible. That could be the play here. So America is 5 turns away. This settler is being annoying. If it settles on the coast, I will attack. 540 gold. Yerevan now has a bunch of swordsmen. Interesting. I mean, if I could take Washington, remove America out of the game, then this whole island is in my sphere of influence. But this settle could be very frustrating. Oh, the defending unit has just moved. I have an opportunity. I'm going in. Yes. Now we're going to go through and just see if anyone else wants to join in on this war. Oh, there's the unit. One of the main reasons I'm doing this is because I would love to get a kill with my quadrireme. There you go. Bam. Naval tradition boosted. I'm going to leave maritime industries in, but conscription is no longer needed. Naval infrastructure, 15 more gold per turn. That means 15 more science per turn as well. All of my trade routes have reset, but this is an opportunity to trade with somebody else, like Persia maybe, I don't know, or other city-states. We'll see how this goes. And Yerevan, thank you very much. Grab your units. Keeping an eye. I'm just keeping an eye on this settler. We've only got a few turns. How many turns? 4 turns. But America is fair game once again. Oh, they're actually bottling themselves in here. I can trap the settler in. Yes. While I gather the rest of Yerevan's army. Well, this is good. Can work with this. Lovely. And there you go. Look, trading with Persia. Hopefully we'll increase diplomatic relations with them. If I can make a friend of Persia, they're so far away from me. I think that could work quite well. If I can raise this city quickly, I'll take that as a win. 47 damage per galley. Yeah, we're going to slice through that city. Mass production boost there. You still can't settle there. Gonna keep trapping you. 1 turn. Oh, you've done this badly. You've done this badly. Feel like I'm going to be able to steal this city from them. Oh, there's a city-state there. It's about to get disintegrated, but it is there. Good to know. Geneva is now mine. 3 catapults. Actually, that's not a bad levy if I'm killing cities. I could take those right down to Washington immediately. You should never seek a land war on my continent. I know, Persia. You see, look, he likes me. I thought he'd like me. I think that city-state was just disintegrated. Wow, harsh. Harsh from Coupe there. Anyway, yes. Persia is my friend now. Persia is absolutely the sort of person that would under no circumstances backstab me. Let's raise that city, move in, and start pillaging from Egypt. Thank you very much. Time to be a nuisance. They just moved through my trap. They did. How dare you? I disapprove. I disapprove. War. Again, let's just go through my allies. I'm basically trying to divide the world in 2. People who like me and people who don't like me. Coupe doesn't like America. There you go. Already it has started, and there's the settler in question. With this land army, do I go after Washington or do I go after Egypt? I feel like this is the opportunity to knock Washington out of the game, isn't it, with Yerevan's army? Once I seize these islands, there's nowhere that really Egypt can go, so I don't mind that. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Capo Yobby Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Lillian, Radiatore, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Zynakush, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Kovuwu, Legally Trash, Is This Live, Twin Cam Inferno, Martin S, Minnow, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Flower Power Bear, Poppy Dude. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!